Bitch, welcome back to Ricky Abraham. And bitch, today we're gonna be doing how to be a boss bitch. Because girl, some of these DL dudes se pasan de verga, eh? And girl, if you're just a girl, some of these dudes just wanna, girl, we ain't here for that. We gotta take the money. Tenemos que sacarle el dinero. I just kidding though. But bitch, before we start spilling the rest of the tea, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And bitch, let's get started. Oh my god, guys, alguien me hizo malo forma. La que no espera, no prospera. Mira cómo se me ven las ligas. Oh my god! Y ahorita tengo un montón de pinche frío, man. Bitch, let's get fucking started. Okay, bitch, welcome back to Ricky Abraham. And guys, if you don't know me, my name is Ricky Abraham. I'll be like, bitch, I repeated that shit more than once because the big in the pinche cabeza. But today we're gonna be doing Boss Bitch Edition because I was like, yeah, güey. I'm like, I don't know. I was like, but you know what? I was like, let's do Boss Bitch Edition. And I'm like, what would a boss bitch be doing? Like, bitch, how no dejarte los güeyes? Cause bitch, some of these dudes just want to use you to like do a little bit of some stuff. And then after they're done sinning, te mandan a la chingada. I'm just kidding though. Nah, bitch, that shit is true. And then we're gonna be doing a little bit of story time too with it. Okay, guys, so first is your moisturizer para que no andes tu pinche seco, mija, eh? Cause girl, if you're gonna use these dudes, you gotta look cunty. I'm just kidding. Okay, so first, guys, is your moisturizer so you're not fucking dry. Make sure that shit goes down to your neck, honey. Cause bitch, sometimes I be forgetting to put that shit down there too. I'm like, now down there, eh? I'm like on your fucking face. And then make sure you moisturize your forehead too. Bitch, sometimes I hate moisturizing my forehead because when the moisturizer gets in my hair, then it makes it look greasy. And I'm like, ugh, at least my hair is moisturized now. I just couldn't know. Okay, guys. Boss Bitch Edition. Also, like, don't ever be like, oh, because sometimes this is what dudes be doing too. Like, they be like, oh, like, you be talking to this dude while you're talking to me at the same time. Like, trying to make you feel bad. Like, girl, don't be acting like you be not talking more than one bitch at the same time, ho. Be like, bitch, I know you. Like, and then they like make you try to drop all these dudes just for them so they could be talking to some other hoe. I'm like, no, bitch, we don't go that way. I'm like, we go one way or the highway. Like, whoa, whoa, all I see is signs. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath, girl. I got my little Dos Mendoza waist trainer on. Girl, just because I'm at home don't mean I can't waist train, If I'm sitting doing a little bit of makeup, let's waist train. I'm trying to have this skinny Dos Mendoza waist. I'm trying to look snatched. I'm trying to steal these men. I just couldn't know. I'm trying to get cunty for hot girl summer. Okay. Ooh, this shit chueco almost. Como lo tiene tu novio? Nah, I'm just kidding. Bitch, I don't know what is going on, but for some reason, my lighting is looking a little weird right now. I don't know if it's me. Maybe it might be me, but I feel like it's not right. I know. Okay, before I was interrupted, ¿qué estaba diciendo? And también, like, don't be chasing these dumbass dudes porque al último, you'll end up like the dumb one there. And bitch, it's like, girl, antes muerta que sencilla. Nah, just kidding though. But it is true actually. Sometimes it is antes muerta que sencilla because you don't want to be muerta en toda pinche pendeja. Now after your pinche cinta is of course your concealer. Let me get my wet beauty blender. And this is the thing too, I also learned, like, bitch, when it's like they're talking to more than one bitch, they will sometimes send the exact same fucking shit that they sent to you. Like, oh, this whole last fucking little paragraph, they'll send it to some other bitch too. Like, you're not the only bitch también. Porque una vez, tell me why I was friends with these two girls, right? And then like this girl's like, oh, like, she told me the guy, right? And then like me dice like what the guy tells her, right? And I was like, oh, that's cute, whatever. And she tells me who it is. Then this other girl, like, I was friends with like todas las muchachas en la escuela. And then like la otra muchacha me cuenta and she's like, oh my gosh, yeah, que no sé qué. I'm like, bitch. She's like, nah, bitch, I ain't gonna tell you who it is. And I was like, okay. I was like, and then she's like, but she told me que le dijo el muchacho. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, cause this is where I start connecting shit together, you know? The girl tells me the exact same fucking paragraph que le dijo el güey. And then I was like, wait. And I was like, and she's like, yeah, but I'm not gonna tell you who it is. And I was like, bitch, I was like, I already probably know who this is. I'm like, cause I heard this shit from some other girl. And I'm like, girl. I'm like, this is how you be getting played. This is how these boys be killing two birds with one stone. So it's like, girl, it's gotta be the other way around, bitch. We gotta kill two dogs. Oh shit, just no, not dogs. Pobre perritos. Pinches perros. You gotta kill two perros with one stone. I'm just kidding now. Cause the thing is, guys, like, también, sometimes I'd be talking, like, this would be like the fucking thing that would always happen to me, bitch. I'd be texting some guy or like, you know, like whatever, you know, like, it wouldn't be like, oh, like, bitch, a sneaky link or something, you know, but it would be here and there, you know, it'd be texting. And then bitch tell me why, like, a homegirl would be like, oh, guess I'm texting. And it'd be like, who? Bitch tell me why the fuck she was texting the same guy. And I was like, you know what, girl? I was like, bitch, I don't fight for guys. And I was like, bitch, I was like, you know what, I'm like, you know, distance myself and like, you know, maybe like, you know, bitch, it wasn't for me. Cause like, I always thought about it. I was like, bitch, is it gonna choose this bitch or is it gonna choose me? And I'm like, bitch, I'm like, obviously it's gonna choose the pussy. I just kidding, you know. I'm like, obviously this bitch want, like, él sabe lo que quiere, like, you know. I'm like, supposedly. I just kidding. And then that was the thing too, like, oh yeah, my wet beauty blender. So like the thing is too, like, you gotta watch out for that, because it's like, girl, like, you'll be texting a guy and then like capaz que like the guy you're texting is texting your homegirl. And then like, don't fight your homegirl for a dude. Like, bitch, if that bitch is your homegirl, she'll be like, that bitch, that dude. I'm just kidding now. Porque no vale la pena. I mean, like, bitch, I'm like, how are you gonna go for someone that's literally trying to, like, he knows you two are best friends, but he's trying to fuck with both? Like, nah. And then it's like, también, like, they just, sometimes these dudes just want to swipe their V card. Like, girl, no. I ain't here for that, you know, like, girl. Because I used to be me too, and I used to be like, fudge, you know, like, girl, I'm like, because I always used to think about that. And then about being like the other bitch too, like, this was like, I don't know if this was me, but like, some bitches will always see you as competition. Cause this gay guy in school, so this is what the thing, una vez una güey me dijo, she's like, oh yeah, like, so and so used to always like talk shit about you, que eras like bien fresita, y que like, you know, like, I was just too girly, like, bitch. And I was like, pero what did me being girly have to do with him, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't my fault that I was girly. I'm like, it was obviously him being insecure and being hateful as motherfucking bitch. And then, pues esa es la cosa, like, there wasn't nothing for me, like, for him to hate on me, like, bitch, obviously and we were both gay, bitch, that was the thing. I was like, bitch, I'm like, oh yeah, they're like, oh yeah, no te quiere que porque es bien fresita, que you're this and this and this. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, me when I wanna be me so hard. Like, it was true, like, bitch, I'm like, cause the thing would be, like, there's always gonna be some bitch trying to compete with you, even you thinking, like, they're your fucking friends. Like, por ni una pinche razón, todos modos hacen competencia contigo. Like, the thing would be, like, sometimes the dudes would flirt with me, y yo le seguía al corriente. But the thing would be, like, this other dude, it would be more, he went towards them, instead of him waiting for them to go towards him. Like, yeah, bitch, you can do that too, like, be like, take your shot, but don't be desperate either. And then, okay, what is next, girl? So we're gonna do a little bit of pink eyeshadow. Let me get my brushes and my palette and my eyeshadow palettes. Okay, guys, so I just found a little cute bow, and it's gonna go with the aesthetic of Hello Kitty, because that's what I'm going for. I'm be like, don't stop, kitty, kitty, before I actually get even more distracted. So we're gonna first be going with my unicorn shimmer, Magic Dust. Okay, Magic Dust Live Glam Shadow Me. And we're gonna be going with this beautiful pink right down here. But that's the thing too, guys, like, a veces, like, bitch, you gotta watch out for, like, amigas a veces, because they do see you as competition. Like, either ways you think they're your fucking friend. Because that was me sometimes, girl. And then your little brush. what I say, because like a veces you can be like, oh no, like we're just friends. Bitch, behind your fucking back, that bitch is literally trying to fucking be you or compete with you. So remember, like, being a boss bitch is watching who the fuck is actually your real friend and who the fuck is there just to fucking copy you or hate on you. You know, or just to get close to you to fucking stab you in the back. And then también la cosa is like, bitch, don't, es más, the more más los quieres, menos te aman. Like, menos les pones atención y les pelas, bitch, they love you even more. And I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, because I thought it used to be the opposite. But I'm like, I guess not. I'm like, and it's true. I'm like, girl, I'm like, you can love a guy so fucking much, bitch, and like give him your energy and all that shit. Bitch, he's gonna love you even less. Bitch, you can be like one of those bitches and be like, I know, and be like, este güey está todo feito y like, you know, bien chinaquillo. Then like that dude could literally be obsessed with you. And then for my LGBT girls, for my LGBTQ girls, like, girl, be careful with the DLs, cause the thing is, you could literally catch feelings for one, bitch, but the only thing he wants is to, I'm just kidding, no, but that is kind of true, like, literally nomás quiere, like, nomás te quiere echar y ya, like, you're literally like a used fucking, like, condom at the end. He uses you and then te deja el güey. And I'm like, no, girl, I'm like, you gotta be careful, Mike, because these dudes just want to use you and dip and leave you for the next other hoe. And that's the thing, too, because I always used to think that. I always thought that in my head. I'm like, I would never maybe, like, I always used to think, I'm like, no, maybe I may never find, like, real love. I'm like, but, I'm like, I might never, like, find real love. I'm like, with all these dudes, I'm like, all these dudes probably just want to hit it and, like, dip. And then that's the thing, too, like, because this is the thing too, when I mean like, once you like a guy and you like kind of like fall for him and shit, bitch, because this is the thing, okay, so with one guy I used to like, right, yo me puse los pinches huevos ese día and I was like, fuck it, bitch, I'm like, I'm gonna ask him out. Bitch, he said no, and I was like, you know what, okay, whatever. Bitch, tell me why dude over here literally fucking like, okay, so the thing that my mind used to do, and this was like so stupid, I hated myself for doing this shit. Say like I like this guy online, right? And then like I'll be like, I don't know who I should name, but I'm not like, I like this guy specifically, or I just thought they were like kind of fine. Then maybe I'd find someone not exactly similar, but like maybe the knockoff brand, you know, like, you know when you buy the cereal like honey bunch of oats, bitch, you find the off brand. That was literally me, bitch. I'd find the off brand at school. And that was the thing, like, with this dude that I asked out, he was literally the off-brand of this other cute guy. Oh, bitch, I don't know what his name is, but, like, I'll show him right here. Not the off-brand guy, but the real one. And then he had, like, curly-ass hair, and then, like, some big-ass fucking, like, lips. And then I was like, damn, I was like, this guy, like, he's kind of cute. Like, you know, I was like, damn. And then this DL guy, no, bitch, like, there's been too many DL guys. One of these DL guys, he literally lied about me. So this was the thing, once we went to this party, right, and I said this like in a different story the time before. One day I'm gonna like actually say exactly how it happened, but I went to this party, you know, and that day, like, I was just expecting to get laid. I didn't really think about that. I go to this party, and then with the guy's cousin, with the DLs. So the guy, so I went with his cousin, and it was a girl. So it was a girl I went with. And then her cousin was the DL dude. So tell me why we go whatever, bitch. I didn't really think he was gonna be there. But I was like, bitch, I just came here to get lick. And the plan was just to get lick and steal it. And then we were just gonna dip. But the thing was, I was like, bitch, I was like, I actually want to stay here at the party. I was like, cause casi nunca voy a las fiestas, you know? And I was like, she just wants to party. I'm just kidding. Bitch, I just almost poked my fucking eye out. I might just like your man did almost last night. I just couldn't know. And then, and the thing was, like, I was, you know, enjoying the moment. And then the old dude pops up with his best friend, you know, whatever. And this is the thing where I tell you, bitch, you could think that bitch is your friend. Bitch will be trying to take you down. So literally, DL dudes are like, so first, it's him, right? The cousin. of the DL dude, and he came with his best friend. And then they're like, oh, like, right, Ricky, you're my boyfriend, que no sé qué, you know, like, over here trying to, like, raise me up. I'm like, nah, bitch. I'm like, I just came here to get lit. I'm gonna, like, take some shots. I'm gonna be, like, drink some buzzball, get twisted with the twisted teas, like, and then, like, the DL dude first, he's like, oh, he's like, right, you're my boyfriend, que no sé qué. I don't know what this dude was on, but then he starts telling every girl, and then he starts telling every dude. And then I'm like... But the thing was, that day, so literally for me, girl, when I used to get drunk, I would eat, because if not, bitch, I'd get hella fucked up. And then the thing was, like, if I wasn't hella fucked up and I already ate, like, a good amount, the thing was, I would have to go pee in that fucking moment. So it's like, tomaba, and I was like, bitch, I was like, okay, I gotta go pee now. And that fucking day, I don't know if, like, that bitch was, like, probably, like, the host probably thought, like, I went to go throw up every second in the bathroom. Pero no, tenía que ir a miar cada pinche segundo. And then I was like, girl, I gotta go pee. And then, like, I was telling the girl I went with to the party with. And I was like, no, girl, I was like, I need to go pee, like, all this shit. Girl goes to talk to this guy. Bitch, me nervous as fuck because I don't want to be by myself and be, like, feeling insecure. Be like, oh my god, bitch, I shouldn't die. Because I told her, like, bitch, don't fucking leave me alone. Because I hate doing that shit. Like, bitch, don't be a fake bitch. And si te vas a llevar tu pinche amiga, no la dejes sola. Like, try to be together all fucking night. Because I hate when bitches be like, oh, let's hang out. And then, like, bitch, your dumbass is all alone like a dumbass there at the party. And be like, and then your homegirl over here trying to get some. Like, I'm like, I get that shit. She knows she's trying to get dick down. But la cosa es también, I'm like, take your bestie. Yeah, I'm like, there's times where you need to get lit with your bestie. And there's times where you can go, where your bestie needs to go get some and catch a dick. I just get it out. But, like, girl, this was the other thing. So, like, after that, the girl I went to the party with, some other person me dijo that she fucked that guy, right? So the DL best friend, well, they were both BLs at this point. And then he's all like, oh, he's like, hey, Ricky, que no sé qué. He's like, right, you're my boyfriend. Then the girl I went to the party with, she fucked with him that fucking, I think the day before, like 2 days before. I don't know what day it was, pero me contaron. And I was like, bitch. And I was like, si se echó esta way, I'm like, bitch, si se echó esta way, I'm like, se va a echar a la que sea, like, you know? And that was the thing, like, I always used to think about too. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, dudes they fuck anything at this point. And the thing used to be like, I don't know what, one of my other homegirls me dijo una vez, and she used to be like, oh, like, bitch, they, like, dudes will, like, you know, fuck anything at this point, like, anything that's living and breathing and has a hole. I don't know, I remember those parts, like, she's saying that. And then I'm like, that always stuck with me, because I always used to think that too. I'm like, bitch, anything that has a hole and is fucking breathing, and I think it's like that shit, like, bitch, they'll do it. And that was the thing que yo siempre me quedaba pensando. And then I was all like, I'm like, she might be onto something. But well, the other dude is telling the other guy, everyone else, like, first, because I was sitting with the girls, right? And, like, he's like, oh, like, verdad que eres mi novio, que no sé qué. And the girl that I went to the party with, like, le dice eso, and then she's all like, the guy that she fucked with that day, she's all like, first, so, like, it's her cousin que me dice la cosa, ¿verdad? That, oh, like, right, you're my boyfriend, Ricky, que no sé qué. And I'm like, oh, like, I'm like, sure, like, you know, todo así, like, oh, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm like, keep dreaming. I'm like, si tú dices. I'm like, if you say so. I'm like, keep dreaming, honey. And then the guy she fucked with comes too, like, behind the other guy, and he's like, oh, he's like, right, you're my boyfriend, Ricky. And that bitch, like, literally, like, I remember, like, some other bitch told me, like, they fucked, and I was like, yo me acuerdo, and I was like, oh, I'm like, bitch, I'm like, hopefully this bitch don't feel some way. And that's the thing I'm always telling you, bitches will always try to compete even when you think they aren't. And she's all like, so she tells her cousin, she's like, oh, she's like, she calls his name, and then she calls her cousin's name, and then she tells him, he's all like, well, she tells him, and she's like, did you hear what, over here, whatever, so-and-so, or, like, your best friend is saying to Ricky, y que no sé qué, and he's like, he's over here cheating on you with your best friend, y que no sé qué. And then I'm like, bitch, why are you hating? I'm like, girl, nomás son de juego. Like, you know, like, I obviously never fucking, like, did anything, like, physical with them, or, like, you know, like, andaba de volado con ellos. So that's the thing, like, I always say, like, bitch, that's a flirt, not a fucking hoe. Because the hoe is if you, like, si te metes con ellos, si, like, you know, like, te metes con ellos sexualmente, like, bitch, I'm like, obviously you fucking, like, more than one guy, you know, bitch, what I mean? And that's the thing, I'm like, bitch, that's not really my problem para juzgar. Si tú quieres ser puta, pues allá tú, you know? And that's the only thing I used to say so. Like, girl, if you want to be a hoe, go be a hoe. But bitch, that ain't for me. That's not my cup of tea. And that was the thing. And then she's over here telling her cousin, she's like, oh, que no sé qué, que no sé qué. And I was like, oh, bitch, I was like, not me fucking being jealous. I'm like, bitch, todo es pinche juego at this point, you know? And then, but this bitch, like, kind of got jealous, like, se le vio la way. And then she's like, oh, like, he's over here cheating on you with your best friend, y que no sé qué. And I was like, oh, I'm like, girl, I'm like, you're over here exposing me in front of my everyone. I just kidding, no. But the thing was, and then they're like, but the thing they're being stupid, they're like, oh, baby, we can show you breaking. I was like, perfect. I'm like, girl, I don't really care. I'm like, it's not like, I'm like, it's not like they're worth it anyways. I'm like, no valen $100. I'm like, para mí. I'm like, for you, I'm like, capaz que te valen más que $100. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, she was trying to be from Alabama too. She was trying to pull some Alabama shit. I'm just kidding. But the thing was, like, I was like, oh, hell no, girl. Like, honey, stop trying to be a hater, girl. I'm like, just porque no hablas conmigo no significa que sacar el pinche mundo. I'm like, then the other DL dude is telling, so the cousin le está diciendo todos out of nowhere. Oh yeah, sorry guys. So first, after I went in with the fantasy, no bitch, the Magic Dust palette, I went in with the LA Colors Fancy eyeshadow palette. Bitch, this shit's old, but I'm still using it. I'm like, bitch, it's mine. And then we're gonna go in. So first I went in with this one on the edge. Now I'm gonna go in with this one in the inner corner. But that was the thing, guys. Like, make sure you use your finger when you're using the shimmer, because it adds it when the application is way fucking better. But like, so that shit happened, right? Entonces they're like, I don't know, pues la wey pues se chingó. Like at the end, like, I don't know what she thought she was gonna win. Then this bitch goes and talks to some other fucking guy. She's talking to the guy, and I'm like, oh my god, I told this bitch not to fucking leave me. And they're sitting with the girls, like, I'm trying to talk to him, because, you know, like, bitch, I hate, like, doing that shit when, like, you go with some bitch and then, like, te dejan solos y te sientes como pendejo. And then I'm like there, and then, like, I'm like, bitch, I'm like, and then I tell, like, homegirl, I'm like, the girl I went to the party, I'm like, bitch, I need to go pee, like, girl, because yo, like, that's the thing, like, bitch, when I drink and get lit, like, that shit does not, like, that shit goes down fast. But, like, obviously I'm not dumb as fuck, so I have to go pee every fucking second. I don't know, some other bitches are like that, can relate to that shit, but that shit always happens to me. And yo le dije la wey, I was like, no, bitch, like, I need to go actually, like, take a piss right now. And then, like, she's like, oh, go. She's like, oh, shit, wait, because someone went to the car. She's like, just into the bathroom, to the car. To the bathroom, she's like, just wait. And I was like, okay. And then, like, she's over here telling whoever, she's like, oh, it's because he needs to go pee, que no sé qué. Then, bitch, her cousin, like, I don't know what the fuck, and he's, like, telling everyone I'm his boyfriend. Then, the guy she's talking to, because that day, bitch, I did not want anyone to know, like, I was a little fruity on the side. Like, no quería tan que supiera que era fresita. Like, bitch, that day I just wanted to get lit and get, like, you know, twisted. I just couldn't know. With some twisted teas, como dije. And the thing was, like, bitch, I wasn't like, oh, yeah, bitch, like, I'm gonna go see some dudes, like, mopping it like this, and then I'm gonna go be a hoe. No, bitch. For other bitches that do that shit, good for you, but not for me. And that's the thing, I was like, girl, I'm like, I came here to get lit, enjoy my life, you know, like, get lit, and, you know, like, be like, damn, this shit was a pretty good-ass party, you know? Because the thing was, like, I went to the party because I wanted to be like, damn, bitch, I really lived that, like, baddie experience and shit. But no, guys. And then, like, all this shit, he's telling, like, everyone I'm his boyfriend, and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm like, bitch, I don't want anyone to know I'm fruity. I'm just kidding. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm like, because if they know I'm gay, I'm like, what happens if they're homophobic? Like, that's what I thought to myself. I was like, bitch, I was like, nah, what happens if they're homophobic? Like, you know, like, they try to, like, catch hands or something. Because I used to think that, I'm like, but that's the thing que les digo, guys, like, that moment, first, the girl that I went to a party with literally, like, was my competition at this point. Like, I was her competition. I didn't see her as competition, but she saw me as competition. And then the thing was, like, the two dudes literally, like, bitch, they just wanted to fuck at this point. And then, because this is the thing I thought about, I'm like, bitch, I'm like, if he fucked the girl that I went to a party with, I'm like, if he fucked this bitch, I'm like, bitch, he fucks anything at this point. And then that was the thing, and I was like, nah, bitch, I'm like, si se echó esta wey, I'm like, capaz que, like, se eche la que sea, la que le caiga, wey, O el que le caiga. I'm just kidding now. But that was the thing I thought to myself. Okay, guys, now look at the look. Now we're gonna do on my eyeliner. So take up your pinche cinta. And that's the thing I'm telling you guys. Like, being a boss bitch, you gotta watch out. The thing is, I don't say watch out because at the end you could be like, yeah, bitch, you know, like, bitch, I'm not that dummy, no sé qué. But until que te pase, then you're gonna be like, por pendeja me pasó. Because that was the thing, like, girl. Like, some bitches will always hate, like, oh, if you always try to get ready and go somewhere, they'll be like, oh, ¿pa qué te arreglas if we're not going anywhere special? Bitch, porque me quiero verte guapa, wey. Like, I gotta look cunt. Like, I gotta look sexy just in case I see some cute-ass DL dudes. I just couldn't know. But that was the thing, too, like, I used to like to flirt with them, but the thing is, like, I never really like to, really, like, do anything else. I'm like, because I was always scared. I'm like, nah, bitch. I'm like, I'm gonna wait for, like, the perfect dude. Well, obviously, nunca eso es verdad, but, like, the thing I always used to think, like, bitch, I'm like, for my first shit, I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm scared to lose that shit, like, as fast as these hoes, other hoes lose it as fuck. And I'm like, I know, man, like, bitch, man, un pinche montón de miedo, man, like, fuck, no. So we're gonna do this one on camera and the other one off camera. But that was the thing, guys, like, and then being a boss bitch, too, is, like, making sure, like, your guys también, like, because estos güeyes nomás son bien pinches putitos también los güeyes, like, they could be the biggest bop around. And that's the thing I hate, like, some dudes always be like, oh, no, you're a big-ass bop because you be talking to all these dudes. Well, bitch, I'm like, how can you be texting all these hoes? I'm like, pero I can't talk to your friend. I'm just kidding. But that's the thing, too, I'm like, how is it you're getting mad at me for talking to more than one when you're over here talking to my friend? You know what I mean? Like, girl, make it make sense. And that was the thing too, like, I always used to hate when guys would do that. Like, they're like, oh, like, you're over here texting like a whole bunch of dudes, like, you're a hoe, y que no sé qué. I'm like, you know what? I am a hoe. Como tú. And then it's like the thing, it's like, a veces enojan. And then la cosa era like, bitch, I forgot what I was talking about, but these dudes literally just want to swipe that V card and get it over with. Sometimes there will be a connection or not. Bitch, they're just like, okay, bye, bitch. Like una pinche trash bag. Like, they just use you and they get rid of you. Like, they just throw you away como si no existías. And that was always the thing why I always used to be scared of losing my virginity. I'm like, no, Mike, if I lose my V card, I'm like, girl, my hell to the no, girl. Number one, because I was like, if I lose it, I'm like, bitch, I'm like, me voy a arrepentir. I'm like, me voy a arrepentir and be like, ay, no, por pendejo. I'm like, por pendejo si haces esto. So I was always like, nah, bitch, I'm like, I'm not gonna lose it, like, to be a stupid ass bitch and be like, bitch, my horny ass over here trying to fucking get some. No, bitch. I'm like, bitch, you control your hormones, hoe. And you know what? Like, a veces it's like, bitch, to be honest, yeah, bitch, it is fucking hard to be like, fucks. Because, you know, like, if you're a little, like, you know, little, like, when you're a young hoe, you really don't be like, I don't know, like, this bitch don't know what he's talking about. But, bitch, like, the more you experience, I'm like, bitch, I ain't that old either. But, like, the more shit you go through, the more you fucking learn with life. That's the thing I've learned too. So the thing is, like, too, like, that's the thing I'm telling you guys. Like, literally, that you could be like, oh my gosh, like, le di todo el güey. Bitch, you really think he cares after that? Like, no, he don't care if you give him, like, the whole fucking world or not. Bitch, after you give him the whole world, he'll go to another bitch who can give him the fucking swipe card. And that's the thing, I'm like, nah, girl. Because I always used to be like, bitch, fuck no, mama. Like, I have to, like, get married first. I just couldn't know. Because I always used to talk shit about the bitches. Antes I used to be like, I know, I guess those bitches be like, I gotta get married first, like, before I lose it. And some bitches say that shit and then they end up fucking losing it. I'm like, so, yeah. And I used to be, like, telling some bitches when I was friends with them, I'd be like, bitch, do not fucking lose your V card. I'm like, yeah, porque I'm like, after they lose it, the thing so this is one thing I asked the guy once. And this was the thing I was like, for sure, 100%. When you're, like, bitch, when you're a virgin, bitch, you're, like, a whole ass fucking saint. Like, and I don't know why, but, like, for a guy, it seems so fucking attractive to them. I mean, they ain't virgin, but, like, it seems more attractive to them when you are. I don't know why. I'm like, maybe it's like you seem more innocent. That's my thing for me, that I think, in my opinion, it is más inocente para ellos. So it's like, I don't know, it's like literally Red Riding Hood. Like, bitch, literally you're Red Riding Hood and they're the big bad wolf trying to take that Carter, you know, bitch. Like, they're trying to eat you up. I mean, not physically, I might, bitch, unless he is, but, you know. I'm like, who was I watching the other day? They're like, bitch, if he wants head, he gotta eat you out too. And then, like, from the back. I'm like, literally. I'm just kidding. I'm like, bitch, you gotta be even. I'm like, nah, bitch. I'm like, if you want me to shit, I'm just kidding. Don't be like, give me a Louis Vuitton bag. I'm like, what's that song called? Be like, make his pockets hurt. Because that's the thing too, guys. Like, literally, you could be like, oh my gosh, I got a crush on this guy. Y al último, por pendeja caíste en su pinche trampa. After he fucking used you, bitch, literally could be like, who was I watching on Netflix? Patty bitch, you guys say her name, but this girl right here. Like, literally, like, it's in one of the episodes where, like, she loses her V card. After that shit, like, para ella, like, it was, like, so important for her, right? But for him, it was like, oh, yeah, like, it was, like, nothing. Like, you know, yeah, like, that was the best. Like, that was, like, yeah, like, that shit was good. And, like, that, she's, like, como se queda como pendeja, like, damn, I just lost my shit with the dude que ni valía la pena. And this was the other thing, too, guys. Like, la cosa era, so this one time at my old fucking job, these dumbass dudes decided to do a fucking bet on me, right? And then, this is why I tell you guys, like, girl, you gotta watch out for these guys, too. Like, it don't matter. Like, sometimes at school, like, son bien cabrones los güeyes también. So, this dude, so first, this dude, right? So, like, this dude came in and, like, he was brand new. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, there's a new, like, dude working here. Like, you know? And I thought he was, like, so, bitch, I have a fucking preference. Like, a mí sí me gustan los güeritos, ¿verdad? Y yo pensando que era güerito la pendeja. Like, bitch, I was fucking wrong. But, tell me what. Do not ever fucking give a guy your fucking phone number. Give him either your Snapchat or Instagram, bitch. Because you never know if that shit is even serious at the end. Because what I ended up doing, my dumbass, yo leave mi pinche número and tell me why all these fucking rat ass hoes were talking shit about me that I was a fucking bob. And get like, oh, like, you know, I was the biggest hoe around there, like, cause que era bien fácil, cause I gave my phone number right. Oh, wait, and shit. So the thing was, this guy comes up to me, he asks for my phone number and all this shit, whatever. I'm not going into detail because, bitch, we can save that shit for another story time. Bitch, I give him my fucking phone number. Bitch, they end up saying, like, he ends up making this like I gave my phone number to him and his friend. And, like, this girl's friends are, she's like, oh, yeah, they're over here saying you're a hoe, y que no sé qué. Because she became a manager. And they were all like, yeah, that they were talking shit about you, like, of how, like, easily you gave your phone number to them. Because the thing was, I was like, so when I gave my phone number to him, I did feel stupid after, and I was like, nah, bitch. I was like, so literally, I was like on my lunch break, I gave him my phone number when he asked for it. But the thing was, like, I felt kind of weird about it. And I was like, I was like, did he ask for it to make me look stupid? Did he ask for it because he just wants to fuck? Or did he ask for it because, like, he actually wants something? Like, you know, maybe, like, you know, or he just wants to get to know me. And the thing was, like, bitch. Bitch, don't fucking give your fucking phone number away. Because I was that type of bitch to never be like, nah, bitch, I ain't giving my phone number to you. I'd either get in the Snapchat or Instagram, bitch. Always do that shit. Take my tips, girl. Like, girl, that shit will always work. Give him your Snapchat and Instagram. Porque al último, girl, todos modos le diste tu pinche Instagram or Snapchat. ¿Quién se chinga? Like, bitch, do no. Porque at the end, you could be like, you know what, bitch, I'm blocking your ass. Goodbye. And either way, they can add you. Probably make a whole bunch of fake accounts and still try to get at you. But it's okay. Because you know what? You didn't give them your phone number. But that was the thing. Because I gave him my phone number. Because my dumbass, bitch, yes. Like, they always say, like, oh, you gotta be mature when you grow up and all that shit. No, bitch. Fuck that shit. Don't be mature, hum. Be immature, bitch. Give me your Snapchat. Give him your fucking... Yeah, did I say give me your Snapchat or Instagram? But don't ever give a dude your phone number if you ask for it. Be like, nah, bitch, I got Insta or Snap. And he's like, nah, bitch, I don't got that shit. I'm like, well, screw you, honey. I'm like, or give me your TikTok or like something, you know? But like, don't give me your phone number, yo. Don't be dumb. And that was the thing, like, I felt so dumb because, like, homegirl calls me. She's like, yeah, they're over here saying that you're like a hoe. Like, they were saying all this shit about me, bitch. Tell me why, like, I was crying in my house. And I was like, I was like, God, I was like, what shit happened to me, you know, like, bitch, karma got him back, but still. And like, that was the thing too, guys, like, you have to be careful like what you say to people, because sometimes they will use it against you. And like, to being a boss bitch, it's like, first, watch your surroundings. Second, watch who you hang out with, and watch what kind of actions they do. Sometimes you can be like, they want the best for you, when in reality, bitch, they're fucking jealous as fuck. And that's the thing too, like, you gotta be careful who you're friends with, or que les cuentas. Because, you know, like, this girl I used to be friends with, she would always tell everything to, like, this girl would always tell. And she'd be like, oh yeah, like everything I would tell her. I'm like, babe, I'm like, with time you do end up learning, because that's the thing too. I can't be like, oh no girl, like esto. No bitch, you learn with time. It does not matter. Because I could be telling you all this shit, and bitch, you could be like, ooh, going through your fucking brain, saliendo por el otro pinche lado. And that shit is fucking true. But always watch out too, because the thing would be like, sometimes these dudes, like, oh, how many, I don't know how long this couple months ago was it, but I want to make a little bit of a like episodes being like, oh, bitch, trades or deals trying to get at me. Be like, bitch, this dude was over here trying to fucking be like, oh, like, send me like, you know, like a pic of your, you know, like down there, like from the back. And I was like, no bitch, like, bitch, I'm like, let me download some OnlyFans. I'm like, then you can go buy it there. I just couldn't know, cause dude, why was I gonna send that shit for free? Like, bitch, I'm like, obviously, I'm like, see, it's me, I'm like, I can sell it. I'm like, but bitch, if I get shit for it, why give it up for free? Now, that was the thing too, like, bitch, I'm not saying sell yourself either. Eh? I'm not like, don't be like, oh, this bitch told me to sell myself, so I'm gonna do it. No, bitch, I'm telling yourself, watch out, ho. I'm like, don't be dumb. Nice son tus pinches pestañas. Like, becoming a boss bitch is also like not giving a fuck what other bitches say, because that's the thing too. Like I said, guys will always talk shit, girls will always talk shit, your friends that like you think are your friends will always talk shit. Everyone will talk shit. Because the thing was too, like, that dude that I'm telling you guys that like también otro güey, that he was like, oh, like he was telling everyone else his boyfriend. At the end he was like, nah, I'm not gay like that, I don't do that gay shit. I'm like, bitch, you're the one who started telling everyone this shit. I'm like, bitch, I'm the one just stayed quiet. I'm like, I didn't even want to know, like, I didn't want any of these dudes to know I'm fucking fruity. Like, I was just trying to be like single and like a little straight. I'm like, undercover but straight. Cause ese día me enchiné los pestañas. Bitch, if I find a photo, I'm gonna post it like right here. But that day, no fui con pestañas, no fui con like, I just curled my lashes and like maybe some lip gloss or Carmex. And the thing is, like, I didn't want anyone to know that I was, like, you know, like, a little fruity, like, on the rainbow side. Because, you know, like, you never know, bitch. Like, I'll be like, unos güeyes, I'm like, te tratan de hacer algo nomás porque you're you. So, I'm like, bitch, I was trying to stay undercover. And then that day, too, like, so that bitch I went to the party with, la pinche torta, nah, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, I'm like, if you do something to me, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Yo te puedo poner lo que sea. Bitch, if you were good to me, I'm like, I'll be like, then maybe te pongo un nombre bonito. Pero si no, te voy a poner el nombre lo que me pegue la pinche gana. And then pinche torta también, like, the girl I went to a party with. So guys, make sure you curl your lash before you add that shit on. And then apply your lash glue. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, that dude literally, so the fucking, I don't know if it was the next day or like a couple of days happened. I don't know if it was like a week after, but tell me why, like, literally I'm doing some person's nails, and then we're not gonna mention names, but I'm doing her nails, and then she's like, oh, like, you know, so and so were saying that like you were over here todo pinche triste, que porque este güey no te peló and all this shit. And then she was like, I know you're not like that. She's like, but you know, like, I just couldn't tell you. And I was all like, oh, bitch, porque ya quisiera el güey, like, you know, like, que, like, yo todo pinche sentido porque no me peló el güey. And I'm all like, ya quisiera el güey. I'm like, it was literally the other way around. I'm like, honestly, I'm like, he was just probably jealous that, you know, lo quería el güey. I'm like, pero bien que me quería debe estar ese pinche día. Because tell me why, bitch, that fucking day, that party, we're like dipping and we're going somewhere. It's because I don't want to go into detail, because bitch, they'd be like, I know, bitch, you go be changing section to section. But anyways, I'm like, I'll mention the other shit in a different story time. But the thing was, like, He made up that I was todo pinche sentido porque no me peló el güey. And I was like, bitch, I'm like, why the fuck are you lying? I'm like, just own up to what the fuck you were saying. He was good. He was a DL dude, but he didn't want to admit to like what the fuck he did. I don't know, like if he took a little too many drinks, cause that's the thing too, dude. After these dudes be taking a little drink or something, they be like getting a little sus after. And that is so fucking true, dude. Like, yo antes no quería eso. But girl, next is my lash. I'll use the lash. I'll post the lash glue right here. But after these dudes be taking a couple sips, bitch, they be se les voltea la pinche tortilla a los güeyes. And it is true, girl. Mike, you can think I'm full shit, but for all my LGBTQ bitches, I'm like, for all my fruity girls, I'm like, for my gay bitches, I'm like, if you haven't gone through that experience, I'm like, you won't understand. I'm like, but if you have, no, bitch, porque yo le estaba contando un güey que yo era amigos también. I was friends with this gay guy, and I was like telling him, and he's like, honestly, he's like, I'd have probably done the opposite. He's like, but he's like, I'm older, so he's like, it's different. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, well, bitch, I'm like, it's different for both of us, bitch. I'm like, cause bitch, I would not done shit. Cause the thing was, I was like, I know, bitch. I was like, I would not fucking do that shit. I'm like, and the thing would be like, this other person's like, well, maybe he's curious. I'm like, bitch, he can go be curious with some other hell. I'm like, cause bitch, I ain't opening my legs for no one. And that was the thing that mean, like, girl, I'm like, hell to the no, girl. I'm like, if he's curious, I'm like, he can go be curious with the other bitch. Cause bitch ain't trying to be curious. I'm like, she's trying to be curious of who she is. I'm like, that's what I'm trying to be curious. I'm trying to find myself. I'm not trying to sign my card with these dudes to figure out if they're fucking gay or not. I'm like, if they just want to try some and fucking like, you know, that was the thing too. That DL dude, like, I still have screenshots where he would like tell me shit. Y qué bueno que me salvé todo eso. ¿Por qué? Porque la cosa is like, he wasn't even the only guy that like would say weird ass shit. This other dude, he would be like, he would tell me some gay ass fucking shit. And then la cosa era que he would deny all this shit. And this other guy would tell him, and then he was like, oh, like, I asked him, and he said, like, que no, que nunca dijo eso, que, like, que todo era, like, puro pinche pedo mío. And I was all like, and then this homegirl that I used to go out with, like, bitch, she wouldn't even, like, I'd be like, bitch, right, he said this to me? And, like, in vez de, like, supporting me, like, this bitch would not fucking support me. Like, más se queda caer la wey. Like, this girl that I used to be friends with, this other bitch, her man was, I don't know, bitch, at the end they were just toxic to each other. But the thing was, like, I'm like, bitch, I'm like, no le andes rogando el güey. I'm like, he ain't the only fucking chile he got. I'm like, bitch, there's more chiles in the other fucking ocean. Like, bitch, there's plenty of fishes that you can go fishing for. I'm like, he ain't the only one there. But that was the thing, like, you know? And I was like, you know what, bitch, I might chat tu madre. But the thing, I was like, oh, try to get at this other dude. And then, like, sometimes this guy would be driving his car. He's like, oh, you're so fucking fine. Like, this and this and this. Like, you know, he would just tell me shit. And I would be like, I know, my bitch. I'm like, if these bitches here, I'm like, they're gonna think I'm a fucking hoe or something. No, because I did think that to myself too. I'm like, I know, no pensar que soy bien puto, güey. I'm like, pero no soy, mija. I'm like, so, prospera. I just gotta know. Porque la cosa I'm telling you guys, like, the thing is, you are not a hoe si nomás le sigues el corriente a estos güeyes. How are you a hoe if you're texting more than one guy? Bitch, they're obviously texting more than one bitch. I'm like, so, I'm like, and that's the thing, I'm like, bitch, I'm like, I wasn't the only bitch he was texting. I'm like, I knew that. Because the thing would be like, this other DL dude, tenía novia. This bitch was probably like abusive as fuck, but he had a fucking girlfriend. Then he would like cheat on her with some other bitch, and then like se conseguía otra way. Then he would cheat on that bitch with some other hoe. Like, that was the thing. Like, bitch, it was just from cheating, getting a new bitch, and cheating. And that was the thing. I'd be like, oh, bitch, I've heard that shit. It's like, bitch, it's like when, like, those bitches that cheat so much are, like, the bitches that are, like, gay as fuck. Because they can't find they can't find themselves, so they just keep cheating and cheating. Because, you know, I mean, maybe some bitches just, like, you know, they didn't want to stay down that long for, like, ¿cómo se dice? Like, they don't want to be serious with someone. And then, like, que hacer así como pendejo por a good minute. So, like, I understand that. But sometimes it's like, or, like, if a bitch that hits you. If you have an abusive man, bitch, that means he's gay too. Because, like, bitch, why is he beating you up? Like, bitch, obviously he's, like, jealous of women. For some reason, I'm like, I don't know. But I'm like, that's the thing. Because I always used to be like, nah, bitch, I'm a girl's girl. But, like, I saw a girl, she's like, bitch, I'm not a girl's girl if you do something to me. And I understand that shit, like, cause that shit's happened to me too. Bitch, if you do something to me, that don't mean I'm not a girl's girl, but it's like, bitch, I'm like, you obviously like did something that was not fucking right. I'm like, and that's the thing, like, sometimes, una vez, tell me where the fuck this other bitch también, like, and I'm telling you, like, bitch, everybody sees you as competition. So, what was I even doing that fucking day? I think, I'm trying to fucking remember. I went to this fucking, my nephew and my niece, these bitches had to take their driving test, right? And then, bitch, I went with them, and, like, we all went, and, like, tell me why this fucking day, this fucking pinche mocosa me ve, and she's all like, and she's like literally like looking me up and down like, bitch, I'm gay. Like, bitch, I'm like, you want me to throw a fucking flag in your face or what? Like, she literally thought she was a shit. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, got some pinche carne, mija. I'm like, te falta, wey. I'm like, todo pinche huesuda la, wey. Cause that's a shit too, like, bitch, I don't know what the fuck she thought, like, she saw, but, like, obviously she saw a fucking star in her eyes. Cause that bitch was, like, staring back at me up and down. I'm like, damn, bitch. I'm like, who is she? I'm like, obviously she ain't shit. I'm like, with her whack ass bob fucking, like, pinche mocosa. Like, se quería la pinche way. And I'm like, I was, like, hoping. I was like, bitch, I'm like, God, I'm like, make this bitch pay for who the fuck she thinks she is. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, cause literally, like, ni se na la way. Like, I smiled and everything. And she's like, and I was all like, and I was like, bitch, I should have been like, bitch, don't think you're the shit. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, when your mom be looking like shit. I'm like, she probably Karen. I'm like, she homophobic. I'm like, and then she probably hating on a gay bitch. Because she knows she can never be that. Like, obviously it's a thing, like, girl, I'm like, yeah, like, bitch, like, be a girl's girl. But the thing is, like, bitch, I'm like, yo ni le hice nada a la wey ese día. I'm like, y me miró mal. I'm like, bitch, obviously if si me miras mal, I'm like, yo también, like, I'm gonna take that shit too, like, very offensive. Cause first of all, my bitch, I didn't even do shit. I'm like, what is your problem, ho? I'm like, don't be a hater. Don't hate the player, hate the game, bitch. But next on mis pinches labios, and I'll be using the Athena painting palette. Show the picture right up here. And then we're gonna be mixing these two colors. So I don't even know what color I did in here, but I'm at a little bit of black. I don't know, guys. I'm liking the color, but I'm also hating it. So I'm gonna go in with this one and add pink. I'm like, who said we couldn't? I'm like, we're experimenting. But that's the thing, like, guys, I went to the DMV, ese pinche día, una pinche mocosa, like, se me quedó viendo la when she looked at me, like, up and down. I'm like, no, me thinking of, bitch, I'm like, she wishes she was Victoria's Secret. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, ya quisiera la wey. And then I'm like, nah, bitch, she was ugly as fuck too. Like, ugly bitches, I'm like, bitch, I'm like, fuck them. I'm like, chato pinche madre. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, it don't matter if you think you're sexy as fuck. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, bitch, be a good person. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, cause anyways, I'm like, you ain't shit at the end of the day. Bitch, no, like, pinche pendeja, like, literally, she literally looked at me, like, up and down. And then, like, I'm like, and then, like, she's like, and I was like, okay. I'm like, bitch, I hope you don't pass your fucking test. Cause that's the thing, I'm like, pinche envidiosa. And it's like, girl, what was that for? I'm like, obviously, I'm like, you were just a jealous ass bitch. And that's what I'm telling you, like, bitches will always be jealous for no fucking reason. Okay, I'm gonna draw my lips, but let's fast forward this shit. Okay, for some reason it did not let me record, but like, whatever. Okay, let me finish the video because probably my phone's being like, oh, bitch, you don't have enough storage, so girl, hurry up with that video. But guys, remember, bitches will always hate, like, bitch, either they're insecure as fuck, like, literally the DL dudes, like, bitch, they don't want to, like, they don't want to show their little rainbow flag, bitch, they don't want to get caught sabiendo que, like, le gusta el chile también a los güeyes. Or these ugly ass hoes, like, esas pinches muchachas que se creen. Not everyone's like that, but, like, some bitches, when they hate, like, bitch, obviously they're insecure as fuck too. Bitches will always hate because they're insecure and they want to be you, or like, bitch, they had that style. Literally that day, la wey que me miró up and down, bitch, had like a blue jacket, like a zip up, and then I had a fucking little cute ass fucking blue shirt under, and then I had some a Care Bear thing, like sweats, and then like these Nike shoes. Bitch, it was a cute outfit in my opinion, bitch. I don't give a fuck what that bitch thought. But that bitch literally se me quedó viendo like up and down, like she probably thought, like, she probably was like, este wey que se cree, which it was like, bitch, I literally didn't even have to say anything, but she literally still got like, como se dice, like, she felt some type of way. She probably felt like, Oh, what is that shit called? Where it's like she felt my aura. She felt my aura. She was like, I know Stay wants to fucking compete with my ugly ass. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I don't. I'm like, cause you're ugly and you're fucking desperate. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, you wish you dressed like this. I'm like, your mama probably don't let you dress like this. I'm like, she don't want no thought daughter. I'm like, but you probably already are. Have you seen that where it's like gay son or thought daughter? I'm like, bitch, it don't matter. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, if you want to be a thought, you want to be a thought. I'm like, bitch, I'm like, pero soy ya tú. But guys, thanks for watching and being a boss bitch. And remember guys, no se dejen de nadie. Don't ever fucking feel bad if someone tries to make you feel bad. Because at the end of the day, they're just insecure. But guys, thanks for watching. Ooh, let me get my little magic wand. Oh shit. Thanks for watching. Ricky Abraham. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And bitch, make sure you subscribe, eh? I'm like, cause girl, I'm like, these videos take time, eh? I'm like, so make sure you leave a like too. But guys, see you. Oh, if you heard that shit was my son. He's like, bitch, hurry up. But guys, see you in the fucking next one. Thanks for watching. Ricky Abraham. And bitch, I los ven las otras.
Tell me, baby, do you wanna